Hello guys, and welcome to my 12th Rome Total War online commentary battle video. These Rome Total War videos that I have put up on my channel are pretty much videos that I played in a long time. For some reason, my dorm connection does not let me join online Rome games anymore, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, you can see that I'm using Macedon and I'm facing Helios, who's using the Julii Romans. This front line is 5 urban cohorts, and you can see that there are no present upgrades at all. He then has 6 units of Roman archers. I think they have a bronze upgrade each, and then he has 4 Praetorian cav with a general, a Roman armored general. My army is 4 units of these royal pikemen, and you can see that I'm going upgrade heavy, silver on my units. Pretty much on all of them except the archers, as are my companions. So they are running around with 2 silver upgrades. So I'm seeking out a cavalry engagement because I know that my cavalry can take his cavalry easily, and you can see that I've successfully done that on the left. And here are some close-ups, and you can see that I've already taken my secondary weapon out, and as has my opponent. And it's quickly turning into a bloodbath, and he's going to be sending his general in there as quick as he can, and I'm going to take the chance with the chaos in hopes that I can distract him on the left and on the right, and then I can get my phalanx in and positioned in a nice gradient. So yeah, I don't know why my fraps is acting up. You can see that I'm moving up my infantry lines here. I took a couple of peel throws. There goes the second one. Pretty hefty casualties, but I'm going to challenge his power over there. And you can see that I've started engaging his units at a nice little angle there. And now I'm basically going to throw these units away here on the left. I'm going to fake charge behind his Roman general, and I'm going to basically plow through his archer lines and support my infantry line over here. Now these guys are doing fine at the moment. They should be okay since they're in guard mode. And here comes the cavalry support, which is needed from the left, and that's going to start a rout. And here comes some more cavalry support from the right. That's not going to quite have the same effect that the left charge did. His general is going to follow me, and he's going to run head first into my pikes. You can see that my cavalry weren't as successful there, and now I'm going to use them to fend off these archers. You can see that I still have archers who are pretty much firing back at his archers. And now I'm going to line up my pikes to kind of move in around the remaining urban cohorts. And the good thing about this kind of like step-by-step formation, or basically the diagonal approach, is that as this unit starts to flank around me, this unit will slowly start to support it. So you can see that they kind of bunch up on the right here, which makes hammer and anvil strikes a lot easier. And pretty much, yeah. So you can see that my cavalry is chasing them down over there, and he's trying to use his armored general. I don't think his general's dead yet. Did he die? No, his general's still alive on the left there. Pretty much the infantry fight is gone my way. He still has those archers who are still harassing me, and at this point in the fight I just need to send in my cavalry and kind of just clean it up real quickly. Start a rout there. The general starts running, and then pretty much wrap up the infantry fight there, and now my opponent is going to admit defeat in a little bit. So this is the first battle that I'm going to show you guys, and let me just fast forward here to show you the battle results. So you can see here that now my opponent admits defeat. So pretty much it was a heroic victory, and we pretty much had the same number of men. You can see the stats here. And yeah, that was the first battle. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'm bringing you the second one in a little bit. Okay guys, this is the second battle of today. You can see that I'm using the Julii Romans, and today I'm facing was it a grizzly player? Who was it? Let me just fast forward real quick here. Alright, there we go. I'm facing Julius. I'm gonna pause here for a minute. You can see that my front line is pretty much composed of legionary cohorts. I've got 5 of those guys. They've got gold, silver upgrades. I've got some Roman archers backing them, and then some Roman cavalry backing them. So my army is mediocre at best. My opponent's army has 0 cavalry, and he is using pretty good upgraded. You can see gold, silver, gold, silver. This one doesn't have any. Pretty much, he pretty much only has 1 upgrade on his infantry, and that is on the right side. So yep, and then he has like this huge contingent of skirmishers. These are heavy peltasts, and he has one. Is that one of them? What? Wait a minute, something's wrong here. There we go. Yeah, so he's got a few of those, and then some archers. So what I do, the mistake in this battle that I made, and the reason I lost, is I rush my army up. I do get the hill advantage, sort of, but look at that. I only get like 1 pila throw off, which nullifies the effect of my Romans. You can see that I started mobilizing my cavalry. I want to swing around the bottom of the hill and try to hit his archers. His peltasts shouldn't be too much of a problem, seeing that they are kind of shooting uphill, well, sorta. And yeah, that was my thought process initially, is that I wanted to get rid of these archers. When in reality, I should have just started hitting the middle of his line over here, because look at this huge clump. These guys are just they're just cutting through my infantry like butter. Like, look at this. My legionary cohorts are no match for these armored hoplites. So yeah, see, some of them, a lot of them have upgrades actually. We just didn't see that at the beginning. So my men are outclassed, and I'm outskirmished pretty much, seeing that my location is so crappy. I'm also kind of shooting uphill. My Roman cavalry was able to deal some damage, and there I got super lucky with a general kill. But that doesn't really solve anything. You can see that my opponent is microing his Spartans quite well, turning back into my pikes, making sure that he doesn't get any extra casualties. Look at this here. Oh, that is nasty. It just turns around and massacres me with all these peltasts just showering out my lines with javelins. So if one thing that you shouldn't do on this map is try to get that hill advantage and lose your pila advantage. You always want to keep your pila handy. That's how Rome beats phalanx factions. If you lose that, you won't be able to capitalize on your advantages, and you'll lose, kind of like what's happening here. So in a last ditch effort, I'm gonna try to charge in my Roman archers, basically plebs, the peasantry. Well, not peasants. They were still Romans, but they were kind of like low class. Basically, barely owned any land, if any. So you can see here that these Spartans are just fishing up my right flank. And his peltasts are still firing. Like this probably hurts. You can see that my cavalry is completely gone, except for this one unit, and I'm gonna just try to send them in here, you know, last attempt. And look at that! I actually get a route, and that starts a chain route on the left, so that's good for me. But I try to use them again, but they're going to rout because they ran into this other unit of armored hoplites. And you can see that I'm also sending some more Roman archers here towards these Spartan hoplites, you know, trying to make the best of what I have. You know, final effort, not gonna back down. And you can see that these peltasts have some great shots, great angles at my legionaries as they are fighting these armored hoplites. And as I said, these armored hoplites with these upgrades, and at this point of the match, with these guys being fired at, they're gonna just destroy them. So yeah, you can see here that this Spartan unit is actually not looking too good. I think they eventually do rout. Speed it up a little bit. And over here on the left, my opponent just rushes all his peltasts forward, and that's gonna scare away my Roman archers. And yeah, as I said, the Spartans have started routing by who? None other than Roman archers. Yep, that's why I pretty much posted this battle, to just show you some weird stuff happened. You can see on the right, my chances were done very soon, very early on in the battle. So this is just me, you know, fighting to the last man, not wanting to give my opponent, you know, that smooth and easy victory. And there goes my general. So general dies, and this is gonna pretty much collapse my army. And you can see that, yeah, they're all pretty much gone. And all I have remaining are these Roman archers who are shooting uphill at phalanx units. So not looking too bright, and I think I'm gonna admit defeat here in a little bit. Do I charge these guys in? I can't remember. Yeah, I admit defeat right there. Good game to my opponents, Julius and Helios. Pretty good battles. It was an average defeat. You can see that my opponent did have a number superiority on me, on top of me. But the main reason I lost the battle was, as I said, I did not capitalize on my Pila. If I stopped a little bit short, got a couple of volleys off, I might have been able to pull this off. And I also mismanaged my cavalry big time. Oh, but this happened like what? I can't remember, 7 months ago. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little mix up, this little 2 battles in 1. And be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.